Welcome. I'd like to introduce you to Jerome Joseph. He is a cognitive therapist. He received his postgraduate degree from Oxford University. And I think one of the best questions to ask first is, what is a cognitive therapist? And what do you do that relates and connects to people to help them process through the challenges of their life?
Okay. Now, cognitive therapy is something actually here in the United States, was birthed not far from here, in a context of a season where everyone focused on the unconscious mind, trying to understand what was going on. And the founder, Aaron Timbeck, found that there are lots of information on the conscious meaning people have and the conscious meaning people attach to things. And that conscious meaning led to emotion and behavior. So the real basis of cognitive therapy is an individual interpretation or an individual meaning a person attaches to a situation will produce their emotion and behavior. So that is the cognitive model. A cognitive therapist is someone who begins to understand and, of course, go through a course of study to understand how all these operates together. What are the scientific things behind it? What are the evidence-based things behind it? To be able to understand how can we begin to work with those who bring issues to you, particularly in the psychological disorder or mental health issue area, how we can begin to work with those perspectives that they have and to be able to generate through the process of therapy alternative perspectives that they could hold that might be helpful in challenging things in a better way. So in essence, that is cognitive model, cognitive therapy, and the effects of cognitive therapy.
And so as you work with somebody, they begin to view the challenges and the difficulties in their life through a different light.
Correct. Usually when we have, for example, the cognitive meaning says by interpretation. So we can all have that potential to either misinterpret something or exaggerate something. So if we had exaggerated something, our emotion will be according to that exaggeration. So for example, if I hear that of something that is not very good on the news or something, I could be sad. So because I interpret that as, something is happening somewhere and that's not very nice. But then if I said, oh, what actually happened wasn't just sad, it's actually dreadful, it's actually awful, it's actually off the scale, then my sadness is going to go higher and higher and higher, and whatever that emotion might be. So according to my label will be my emotion and my behavior. So really, sometimes due to circumstances, sometimes due to our upbringing, our family's circumstances or our cultural circumstances or our belief systems, we might have perspectives that we learned many years ago which would have been appropriate to conclude things, particularly as a child, when we lack resources and support systems to view something in a particular way. But often I find, working with adults, it is those childhood perspectives that have remain unchallenged that has actually caused the problem in later life. So really beginning to understand that and acknowledge that and bring alternative perspectives now in light of current resources, current experience, current education, current support system, then there is a shift and a change. So that's what I try to do.
That's amazing. What a beautiful healing process.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you.